theologians like to, and some schools in particular, I'm trying to think of one that does this really bad. There's some colleges, there's one that's really, really bad that teaches that the Torah is written by two or three different, or the Genesis is written by two or three different people. One calls him Yahweh, one calls him God, one calls him, back and forth, back and forth. And it's like, or one calls him Lord, Adonai. It's like, he calls himself that. It's just to get you the idea. It's like, don't put me in a box, It's just, really, it's almost like different. He's got so many attributes. Why do you think he gives himself so many different names? I mean, every book of the Bible he uses, he's just there. He shows up in all kinds of different amazing ways. And he'll show up in the amazing way that we need when we need it. And when he knows we need it, he'll be there. But who knows how he shows up. And one of the things that's interesting that Felix preaches that I really never thought about when we talk about that we pray and God didn't answer me because we want to hear his voice. One of the most stressful prayers, I think, just a general prayer, not like for pain or sickness or death or anything like that, but the day that I realized that we were probably supposed to be buying this building and not the one that I had a contract in my hand to buy that's 8 miles away. And I had a promise, and I'm driving off right out there. I had just realized that, after a brief meeting here, that everything had changed and it wasn't supposed to be the way I was thinking, or I wasn't sure. And I get like 1 block down the road and I threw the contract against the windshield. I was like, Lord, you got to tell me what to do. Just you can't leave me here. You've got to tell me I'm about to make a big mistake or whatever, and just tell me, Lord, that I am listening. Crickets. Nothing. I'm driving like 25 down the road. I was like, please? I'm like, the angels are laughing right now, aren't they, Lord? Yeah. The only one here stressing is me, right? Yeah. And so the answer came as I drove to the lady's office, which is just across the river. I walked in, I was so frustrated. I was like, here's the contract, whatever. Call me back, you got 3 days by. Just like, this is a real estate contract here. And, but I had prayed. I said, Lord, you're not going to answer me, but if this is the wrong thing, please, 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 please don't let her take it. Don't let her take my offer, because I'm making an offer. And so the answer came not from him, but through her, that basically, short version, she said, we can't accept your offer. We need more money. And at that point, I was like, yes. Usually when somebody don't accept your offer, you're like, oh, no. I'll go, yes. But this is like 3 days later, and now I'm convinced. I know we're not supposed to get that building. It's supposed to be this one, because this was the door that he opened where I didn't even know there was a door, much less to close. I didn't even know there was a door. And so Felix preaches a lot about that we have to listen for the answer to prayer, because most often our prayer, the answer to our prayer, actually comes through another person. God will bring us a person who has the answer, and we'll hear it, but it might not be what we want to hear sometime, and so we kind of discount it. But it's like, if you think about it, how many times has the answer, what we've been praying about, come from another person? And why not? If we're all brothers and sisters, why won't the Lord use us to deliver a message? We become the messenger for him,